Hi, welcome to Bride Society. I'm Rebecca and this is Laura. So it's nearly Christmas. We have made it through most of 2020. Well done, everybody. Just everybody pat on the back right now. Yeah. So we are bringing you our Christmas gift guide for your fiancé. It can be male, female, whatever, like covering everybody. Let's get Christmas sorted. So we have categorized our gifts into different groups by cost, just a rough costing. We're not going to give you the price of individual items, but this video is supported by a whole Pinterest board. So if you want to find the items that are popping up on screen, you can find them over there. We'll put the link to it below. So do check that out. But yeah, general groupings, starting with stocking fillers.
We're starting with the items that are £15 and under. So yeah, as I say, stocking fillers or just smaller gifts that you might want to get. So the first thing we thought, being Christmas decoration to celebrate the two of you, and you can get loads of different personalised ones, either kind of with your initials or your engagement date maybe, or location, things like that. So something to kind of mark the year. So maybe you got engaged in 2020, and so you can mark that having a new decoration for your 2020 Christmas tree.
Or something like a dice that has either like date night ideas on it or sort of dinner ideas, something like that. Again, stocking filler type thing, but something cute to like do and have as a couple.
You could go down the kind of photo gift route, so be it like a calendar of either like your engagement photos, even like a diary. The ones we've linked below I think are from Photobox, and they give you the option to do like a photo diary, which you could double up as like a wedding planning diary as well. Yeah, so that might be a nice option.
Yeah, I think especially if you've got like photos from like an engagement shoot or something as well, like that would really nicely tie into like a wedding planner-esque. Socks, I mean, it's Christmas, so you have to give socks, right? That's just an unspoken rule about Christmas. But you can get really cute, like coupley ones that maybe have names on them or something cute and kitsch. But you know, we're embracing that in today's video, so you've got to roll with that for this whole video, just FYI.
And yeah, so similar to the dice with maybe kind of date night ideas, what about a book of coupons? So either one with prompts so that things you can do together, or a book of blank coupons that you can write things specific for your fiance. So kind of redeem this for a night out when we're allowed. Various like date nights or treats that maybe your fiance would like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or maybe even just doing stuff like the washing up. If you're notoriously bad for doing it, and they would love you to do it, you can be like, yeah.
That's very true, yeah.
Maybe even something just really cute, like you can get these jigsaw piece puzzles, just like a piece that's in a box that's like, you're my missing piece. Just, yeah, small thing, but it's kind of sweet. Okay, so next up is gifts for under £50. So something for every budget in this video. So we're thinking things, you're moving to maybe like apparel, that kind of thing. So, you can maybe get sweaters, t-shirts that say things like last Christmas is a miss, like bridey, groomy. Yeah, there's a beautiful company called 6 Stories, who I'm slightly obsessed with at the moment because they also have like tutus. Anyway, that's a side point. But like they're doing sort of apparel for like bride and grooms in the run up to the wedding. Some cute stuff there.
Okay, so accessories maybe. Jewelry is always a winner as long as you know your other half's taste. And you can get some really lovely personalised jewellery, so maybe either with your initials or names or dates, things like that. Yeah, so as long as you know your partner's taste, just to add that personal touch to the gift as well.
And then gift experiences. So there's not necessarily a new concept, but obviously it's obviously really important for you guys to spend time together, and maybe give something that you can do as a two. I appreciate obviously right now restrictions make that difficult, but you can also bear that in mind with the type of gift experience that you're buying, or as a kind of something to look forward to in the future. It can be anything from like wine tasting, so maybe trying to pick out a special wine for your wedding, like so you can kind of incorporate the two things. An origami making class, if you wanted to do like the paper cranes and stuff that are traditional at some weddings. Whole realms of possibilities. But yeah, there's things you can get at home too. So things like sort of like a food tasting stuff, like I think I saw something about like Indian spices, cooking, like learning new recipes together, cooking together, trying something new together. Just something around those kind of concepts.
And sometimes you might not want more like stuff, and kind of experiences are the kind of better option for you. Sometimes it can be more fun and meaningful to do something together, as you say, spend that quality time together. Mm-hmm. But we also like the other gifts.
Yeah, we like the stuff too.
Yeah, we like the stuff. So we also thought kind of artwork. So if you're living together, you'll know each other's taste probably, you know what will work in the house, but you could get, again, personalised things. So there's things like the night sky prints, where you can pick a particular date, and you can see what the sky looked like on that particular date in that particular location. There's also things like maps for kind of either maybe the city or town or place you live in, or even just like illustrations of the two of you, if you want to have that. If you don't want photos up, but you could have someone commission some artwork of the two of you. There's loads of different options for kind of some personalised artwork in your house as well.
Yeah, there was even a cute thing I saw of like a doormat with like the couple's names on, or like the clock, and it says something like "time for us." Just sort of variations of it, but like say stuff for around the house.
Yeah. And which leads us on to another thing that we discovered recently and really love. In fact, I think we've both ordered them as Christmas presents for our other halves. So yes, they won't be watching this video.
Yeah, they're banned.
Are these personalised coasters of meaningful places around the world, essentially. So again, a useful item, but with that added personal touch.
Mm-hmm. And then sort of one final thought for this price point is like personalised Jenga blocks. So I think this is really great because obviously you give it at Christmas, like you're indoors, you may want to play as typical times playing games, right? Like board game type things around the house. And obviously it's lovely because it's personalised with your names, dates, that kind of thing. But then that's something as well you can use at the wedding as well, like for guest entertainment, that's sort of in the reception, in between times when first dances or whatever aren't happening. So people have stuff to do, and that, again, because it's been personalised, it just makes it that bit, more personal. Yeah.
Okay, so we're upping the budget once again. So we're now talking under about £100. And for this, we thought for that amount of money, you could probably book somewhere for a night away. So obviously restrictions allowing, but again, it's something potentially to look forward to. A little getaway where you two can just spend some quality time together. Maybe pick kind of somewhere that you maybe wanted to go for a long time, or your other half has wanted to go, if it's a present then. Probably somewhere fairly local in the same country that you're in, but just to break away from it all. I mean, we've all spent this year at home, essentially, so go and look at another four walls. There's a change of scenery.
Love it. Yeah, and you could do something like get matching pajamas or robes, something like that with your even names embroidered on, like loungewear, being cozy. I feel like, you know, that's the really kind of nice stuff that's kind of come out of all this lockdown, being trapped at home stuff. Is that just that relaxed, like just being able to sort of snuggle up, like, yeah, be cute, match. And yeah, I think it'd just be, you know, you're there on Christmas or Boxing Day morning by this point in your matching robes, eating your croissants or whatever you do on Boxing Day morning. Yeah.
I don't normally do that, but I feel like I ought to start. That sounds good. So again, following on from croissants to just more food, what about putting together or buying a ready assembled like picnic hamper full of all your fiance's favourite foods? And the advantage of if you get kind of a nice basket or picnic hamper is then you can use it again in the summer when you're going out on a nice picnic date. Once again, you can fill it up with some maybe slightly less extravagant foods because it's not Christmas anymore, but still some tasty foods, and have a nice date day out with your picnic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something to look forward to. And again, it's this focusing on like time together, as well. Like if you are in the hecticness of planning your wedding, like it can be very difficult to have just like quality time, I think, where it's not really focused on other things. So I think having this kind of time already set aside for the two of you is really a great gift idea. And then yoga mat might sound a little random at first, but they like the good ones can be a little bit pricier, and so you maybe wouldn't buy it for yourself, and so they might be appreciated as a gift. But again, the hecticness of the run up to the wedding, being able to like do something where you're finding your zen, I mean calm, no bridezillas over here kind of thing, or groomzillas. So yeah, just something to like encourage someone to have that you time. So now the blowout gifts, the over £100, the bigger budget items. So if your recipient is lucky enough, we're thinking things like luggage, thinking ahead to honeymoon or wedding abroad, that kind of thing. So, you could possibly have to buy it anyway. So, but yeah, you get personalised with your names on, that kind of thing. But yeah, just sort of treat yourselves to like nice matching, potentially, luggage.
And something, again, I mean, this could cover quite a few price points, but something like UGG slippers, so like good quality. Again, these things that maybe you wouldn't buy for yourself, but as a gift, it's kind of nice to get the like nicer things. So like sheepskin slippers, these aren't UGG ones, but they're similar. Yeah, keep your feet cozy so there's no cold feet over here.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to leave that joke out. Fine, I would have said it if you hadn't. So, and then keeping your feet even warmer, staying in bed. So, what about something like a personalised sort of breakfast tray? Real wood, like something really lasting, and served with potentially breakfast on it. Again, maybe this is Christmas morning, depending on your situation, or Boxing Day morning, but yeah, you can just breakfast in bed. I mean, who doesn't like that? Well, unless you're funny about crumbs in the bed, but anyway, I still think it's a cute gift.
It's definitely, yeah. Now, if you're feeling super generous, and you're both, or one of you, depending on how much you want to see your other half, if you're also not a fan, or if you're a family of gamers, you might want to splurge on the new PS5 that I believe is coming out, if it hasn't already just come out, which is kind of the must-have console, I would say, at the moment, as someone who's not really, I have to admit, I'm not really into video games, but I've heard a lot of talk about lots of people pre-ordering the PS5, so it sounds like that's the gift to have.
And obviously jewelry is very easily at this price point. Again, if you want something on more extravagant end, maybe you want to buy her jewelry that she could wear at the wedding, something like that. Or for him, obviously, like couplings might be like more mid-price point, but it's things like maybe something really beautiful to store these things in. So you can get some really beautiful ornate watch holder, coupling holder boxes, something like that, maybe with initials on top, that kind of thing.
And again, if you really want to push the boat out, you could buy a watch. But again, depends how much you want to spend, so that might not be Christmas present, but you never know.
So there are kind of favourite ideas at the moment for each price point. We hope you found something in there that you like the sound of, and we've alleviated some of the shopping stress for you this Christmas. Let us know in the comments below which things you're really liking the look of, especially if you want to, like, you know, leave a nudge nudge wink wink for your partner. Feel free to do so. Otherwise, happy shopping. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like if you liked it, subscribe, and we'll see you next Friday.